the topic that was aspire, be what you are, and aspire to transform, to transcend. Yeah. Why? Because we would get to that expiry date very fast, and we're actually each day like one day more towards it. Mhm. And today I was just getting like the same thing had another part to it, which was where when we are in the fires of fear, yeah. So then, what is it? It is like eradication of everything that is so innately present in you. But what happens is that if we use the same word in a different space, that is, we get so fiery to be inspired and to inspire the world, then how is the world going to be? And how beautiful is it going to take shape? And what is the beauty that we'll be able to gift, which the planet is so looking for, and it is already in that turn. Yeah. So, was there anything connected to yesterday's call that, before I take it further? Yeah, no.
Like it was about aspire and expire. You were, I started up a topic like getting distant, and slowly I could relate both the aspire and this going distant, and I could connect both of them, and uh, it it certainly doused out some fears that I had, some confusions that I was getting into, and just that. I mean, ज़्यादा बोलो तो it's like you get confused in the words, and it was just that.
So nice.
So it was just that. I mean, the best thing that came out of yesterday's talk was that it could soothe me. Like I was always like, why I'm getting this distant feeling, why I'm getting as if I have moved on. I have I'm not getting into that space of that person. But okay, it was good.
So nice. So, anybody else desires to say something, or can I just go ahead? Yeah, Priya? No? Okay, great. So it was, I was, a long time back, I came across something which I read, and the read was so beautiful, wherein it was like a child, and that child was so desiring time from her dad. Yeah. And it is the time of the evening when the dad is back home. And when the dad is back home, and the children are so demanding, they want to be around you. It's just like honeybees around a fly. Yeah? So they would want your attention, they would want your love, they would want that you should, whatever you might be tired or whatever, who's bothered, they just desire to be around you. Yeah. And so she was, actually pestering and poking her dad, telling him, that come, no, let's play. Yeah. And, and he doesn't find any time in the entire day to read newspaper. So that is the only time which he finds. So he's so engrossed in the newspaper, and he's so, like, he just doesn't want her to disturb him. But at the same time, he doesn't want to like shoo her away too. Yeah. So she keeps telling the dad, just leave this. No, let's play. This is our playtime, dad. And what happens is that in the newspaper, there's a very beautiful ad a big, huge one-page ad. Yeah. And that ad is of a travel agency, which is having a very big map there, the world map there. Yeah. And the world map, and what he does is that he takes out that part of the newspaper and he tears that part in a few pieces and he gives it to her. He says, this is the jigsaw puzzle for you. Yeah. So the minutes that you're going to take to fix the world map is the amount of time that I'm going to spend in my newspaper reading, and then we'll get back together. Yeah. So the child just plays around with those pieces, and she gets to fixing the whole jigsaw puzzle, and she gets to the world map, remaking it in just a few minutes. And in 10-15 minutes, she's back to the dad and she says, come, I fixed the puzzle. And the dad is so zapped. He says, how come? Like a world map, and you have 6 years, and you fixed that the whole thing together in just a few minutes. And any which way, he has to leave his newspaper and goes to the place, just in that room only, where she's put it all on the floor, and he sees, oh wow, the world map is all there. Yeah, and he says, can I ask you something? How did you get to do that? He says, Dad, you're so unsmart. How come? He says, do you know, when you were tearing the world map, I saw that there was a big human face at the back of it. Just right at the back of it. So I just don't know where Korea is, where America is, where Africa is, where India is, but I really knew where the nose is, the forehead is, the ears are, the neck is. And I just got it all together and I could get it, yeah? And this is the wonderment of our life, and that child has said such a beautiful thing in such a simple way. When we set the man right, the whole world goes right, isn't it? So when we can't put the nose to the ears and ears to the nose, we have to put that right. And when everything is right in the man's face, yeah, the rest of the world is all great and good. So everywhere that we are not inspired, and we do not, when we are not inspired, we cannot get to the space of inspiring anybody. Yeah. How can I inspire someone when I am not in spirits? How can I elevate someone when I am feeling low and in the dumps? Yeah. And even if I make it there somehow gathering, the energy, the eyes, the expression, the vibration is in itself so clearly speaking to you that things are just made up. Yeah, it's not the story which is happening. Yeah. So everywhere that we have lost our authentic self, yeah, and everywhere that we are lost in our worlds, we've lost our authentic self. Yeah, because somewhere we've put the nose in the ear's place and the ear in the next place, Yeah. And it could be that we have been able to decipher what is it that is displaced, not misplaced, yeah, displaced. Yeah. So when we get to find that, we put it in place, and then what happens is one by one, we keep putting that back, and what happens is that we built in that fire. Now this fire is not of destruction. This fire is of construction. This fire is constructing me block by block and block by block in clarity. And this fire is actually setting all the vices on fire. Yeah. And when I get to set the vices on fire, the virtues automatically they start outshining, isn't it? They already, they are there, but this one is away, and that comes up. Yeah. Have we ever experienced a scratch card? Yeah. We get a scratch card, and we just, and all of us, whatever age we might be, when we get a scratch card, we are so enthusiastic, and we want to scratch it away. Might be there's a gift behind it, is it not? Yeah. And we'll say it might be you won 50 rupees, and you think that the feeling is as if you won the world. Is that not? It's like a very big gain, yeah. We might have earned, I don't know how many 50s in our lives, but that particular thing is like a total gain. Yeah. And that is how we, when we put ourselves on fire, yeah, we're actually scratching all the vices away. And what is behind them? The virtues are standing. Yeah. That is the gift that is standing for us. So everywhere that we've not been able to scratch everything away without hurting ourselves, without even hurting anybody, yeah, out of the knowing that we can, and we are here with a purpose, and we are here to set the man right. Why? Because that man has a very big sight, yeah, and there is a lot of might attached to that. But it is only when I put the vices to fire can I get to that. Yeah. So anything here that you have to share? And we'll get back to the question, though Manmeet is not here, but her question is somehow being postponed for one or the other reason. There must be a reason to it, though. Yeah. Anything, anybody here? Yeah. Yeah, Vanisha.
Yes, I would really like to share a situation which has just popped up 15 minutes back only,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the situation was yesterday, our neighbors have cut our plants, from their side. But वो plant हमारा था जो उनकी side पे चला गया था, उन्होंने काट दिया बिना पूछे बिना inform किए. And उन neighbors से misunderstanding चल रहा है already. मतलब the relationships are not so harmonious, right? So what happened is, since now it's a lockdown, तो gardening का शौक होता है, वो gardening में time spend हो रहा है, तो it felt bad कि हमारा plan ना बिना पूछे काट दिया, कम से कम एक बारी inform तो कर देते, फिर देख लेते क्या best trimming हो सकती है उसके. So today morning I went to the lady and I just shared कि please आगे से आप ऐसा मत करना, with a humble request. I shared the picture, and just 15 minutes back, my mom and they had a heated conversation. So heated conversation, right? And I was just concerned for my mother because she is my mother. If she'll be talking so loud, BP, sugar, वो सब कुछ बढ़ जाएगा. Better है इतना जोर से बोलने की क्या जरूरत थी? And what's the matter behind that? I simply asked them, what made you go into this heated conversation, right? And I just talked to my neighbors, and which you just said, because I was not in yesterday call, inspire and aspire, right? And though expire, the relationships get expire over a period of time if they are not watering. So I just had a word with them. Yes, my voice was little slow, soft, as the best I could do at that time. I was calm inside from my mind. It was not coming good to be heated one. Though I was feeling bad for my plants, which I informed them early in the morning. I simply asked, अगर आप किसी को बुरा कह रहे हो तो आपके ऊपर क्या जा रहा है? What you wanted to feel? If you're saying my mom is rude to you, what you are doing to her? What you are doing to yourself first? And they were like, we would really like to talk with you instead of your parents because हमारी उनके साथ बन नहीं रही है. तो मैंने कहा ठीक है ना, बात करते हैं चुपचाप. What's the sense of, and then the conversation melted. Right? I was like, we are here to stay for a long because you are honest, we are honest. Right? What's the fun of going into that heated conversation? What will you get out of it? But we will get out of it, right? And the situation handled so calmly. I get present to it. I was somewhere in a detached form, somewhat percentage. Earlier I was not. Earlier लगता कि मेरी मम्मी को किसी ने ऊंची आवाज में बात कैसे कर दिया, चाहे हम जितना मर्जी ऊंची आवाज में बात कर रहे हैं, right? But today the situations were different. I made them simply calm कि अगर मैं उनकी हेल्थ के लिए कंसर्न हूँ, आप भी जोर से बोल रहे हो, तो I'm even concerned for your health too. Let's talk in a harmonious, best possible way so that whatever be the misunderstanding is there, that can be rooted out to make a relationship more stronger, right? After that, I was get present to a question which I was asking about, what can I do with this, right? What can I do with this? Can I change this? What can I was doing with this? That made myself detached out of the conversation. Whatever be the percentage of detachment was there, I don't know. But I was somewhere calm inside so that I can have a good conversation with them and leave somewhere empowered that somebody else is saying something for them only, not to hurt them, not to hurt myself, not to hurt my mother. But yeah, everything is just empowering and we are caring for each other.
Okay, so good. So
So
good.
I
So
don't
yeah.
means I'm not going to a rightness or wrongness, but I know as my situations are improving, somewhere I'm good at handling the things in a better manner as compared to my earlier state. So that was a difference.
So nice. That's so nice. And wherever we make things very vital, valuable, and real, which are not, we can just say bye to them, isn't it?
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
There is nothing vital about it. There's nothing valuable about it. And there is nothing real also. Yeah. So whenever we get to that space of, is this vital? Is this valuable? Is this even worth it? And then we go to, it's just not worth anything. Why would I like deplete my energy to anything which is not valuable also? Yeah.
Yes, and I could get that my energies are expensive than to take the things forward. If I could get even 1% make somebody empowered, if I'm empowering in a state, and if I could 1% empower somebody, to let them be into a peace from a heated conversation. I think for that moment, whatever best I could do, I have done it. And that could be my contribution for myself first, rather than to somebody else in a secondary way.
So nice. Great. Ji wanted to say something?
I just wanted to say that the aspire and inspire, the yesterday's topic, it is concerning that only. It was a beautiful incident that happened yesterday. That was like we had to go to somebody's house, our friends, and because it was in the evening, and I told my husband, I said, I need to come back at 6:30 because I really want to not miss the class. And how can we do it? And he said, we are going very far away. I said, yeah, I understand that. But at the same time, I want to be a part of the class also. So the change I saw was because it was, he said, well, we are reaching there at 4 and you're saying 6:30 we have to be back. So I said, I don't know how to do it. And the beautiful change that I saw in him was that he said, you know what, you can take your headphones, and while we are coming back, even if you are late, you can turn the thing on and
Listen.
you can be a part of it.
So nice.
I said, oh, that's actually excellent. So we had a bit of problem connecting to it, but anyway, I mean, I got to it, and then I was part of. While he was quiet, he was absolutely, he had to switch off his. Of course, he was listening to some Indian Bollywood songs,
Obviously.
so he had to switch it off. And he, instead of putting in my headphones in my ears, he said, "I will also listen." I said, "That's even better." So I just turned it on, and he was also part of the class. He was listening at least. So that was so beautiful. And I told him, I said, "Thank you very much," because I really, really wanted to be, So that was a kind of my aspiration to be in the class, because it was very honest, and how that transformed into a reality. So it was absolutely so flawless. And I was thanking God, every minute. I said, that's so good that when your intentions are right, whatever you aspire, and your means are right, then then you see the transformation happening. So that was
And then
such a
it
beautiful.
is so amazing. Such a beautiful, share also. And the thing is that when you aspire to transform, what happens is you get to not just inspire yourself, you get to inspire the others also. Yeah. Because, they start observing the change that you are. Yeah. Because, we have stayed in this closer relationship. We've stayed for so many years. They exactly know how you are. What would you behave? How would you talk? What would be the pitch of your voice? What is the upcoming reaction or response? They know it all. So do we,
Yep.
isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is that when the aspiration is always talking about that I am not the superior one, yeah, I'm not the superior one. However, I choose to ascend. You get that? Yeah. However, I choose to ascend, and it is not by putting you down. It is not by putting you down, because ascension is all that we are here for. Yeah. And I'm so committed to that. And that's it. So now in the whole aspect, the other does not even come. Yeah. We are not trying to tell them they are lesser. We are not trying to tell them we are more. We are not trying to tell them you can also choose it. We are not just being anything to them. The only focus is, where do I desire to ascend, and what steps am I taking? Yeah. And when I'm taking those steps, obviously I get to the ascension. Obviously I get to the aspired me. Yeah. And how can I get to the aspired me? Because I could transcend, because I could make whatever little big humongous change that transformed. Yeah. My thought process, my like the way I talk, I behave, I respond, everything changes. And it could be like minuscule, but that minuscule change is translated into an inspiration for somebody. Yeah. And then what happens is there will be lesser tug of wars. Rather they will try and support you. How can we make that happen together? Yeah. And even if somebody doesn't listen, but at least they are not creating an issue there. You get that? And that's I think it's a very big gain, isn't it? Because any which way we have to be together, but but happily being together and sulking being together, there's a lot of difference to that, isn't it? Yeah. So amazing. So any of these little big changes that we create in our lives on a day-to-day basis, they're actually they're worth they are worth $1 million each. Yeah, or might be more, because $1 million is just, it is hardly anything. Yeah. So because the ease that we get to experience is like we can't even measure the ease that we get. Yeah. Otherwise, there is so much of depletion that by the time you get back home, it's going to be a baby's day out and all crying. And then obviously you got back from a good evening to a sultry evening. That's how the change happens. Yeah, so good, amazing. So good to even listen to all of it.
Just to share a very little incident. Last night we had gone over to a friend's house for dinner, and since I do bars and body processes for some long time, and he was asking me, "Kaisa chal raha hai? Are people coming or what?" So before I could say anything, my husband pitches in with, "No, she's upgrading herself these days." He didn't say anything about these sessions with you. He just said, "No, she's upgrading herself these days. She is reaching another level." And I was like, left, what do I say? Totally zapped, and it felt so nice and good. So, just to share with you, I mean,
oh, that's so nice. But and
process.
that's so nice when people start noticing you are upgrading yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I will. Yeah, I've started receiving choti cheezeं. Thank you.
So nice, so good.
Yeah, Malvika, I just want to
हाँ
ask
जी
something.
हाँ जी बोलो.
So, okay, आज हमने दो लोगों की अच्छी कन्वर्सेशन सुनी, तो अब मेरी भी सुन लो.
सुनाओ जी, सुनाओ.
उसमें ये है कि okay, अब मेरा वो स्पेस आ गया है कि जब मैंने चूज करना शुरू किया है, obviously if I'll talk about this class or something else like meditation, कहीं जाना है, कुछ है, मैं better space में हूँ, I know that. But second thing है कि environment is so much in unease. जब इतना सब कुछ करने के बावजूद अगर environment में वो ease नहीं है, मतलब like मेरे को लगता है trigger, अगर वो trigger आता है, जैसे बड़ी easy सी बात है, जैसे सबने बोला, उसने बोला कि ये upgrade हो रही है, दूसरे ने उसको क्लास अटेंड करनी थी, अब तीसरे ने कहा तू तो खुद तो मेडिटेशन करती रहती है, तेरा तो हो जाता है, मेरा तो, मतलब वो इस तरीके की जब पॉकी काइंड ऑफ स्टेट होती है, उसमें कैसा बिहेव करना चाहिए? मतलब although I'm doing something or other, I'm trying, see it's just kind trial and error kind of thing in my life, but
तो क्या करते हो?
सिर्फ मुझे लगता है कि पहले तो मैं उसकी सुन लेती हूँ, या उसको पहले तो उसको सलाह देने लग जाती थी कि तू भी कर ले भाई, अगर मैं मेडिटेशन कर लियो आप भी कर लो भाई, सो बात खत्म हो गई, वो तो होनी ना होनी वो अपनी उनकी चॉइस है. अब क्या है, चुप रहती हूँ, जब चुप रहती हूँ तो भी दिक्कत आती है कि ये तो चुप हो जाती है, इसका कोई जवाब ही नहीं है, दैट मुझे लगता है और प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट करता है. सो where I am missing my space.
Missing my space nahi, I'll ask you something here. And that is that you're saying earlier I used to suggest you do it, you too do it, you'll find something. फिर वो चेंज होके अब आ गया कि अब हम चुप रहते हैं, है ना? चुप तो ऊपर से रहते हैं ना, अंदर खलबली क्या होती है जब वो ये कहते हैं, आपको क्या ट्रिगर करता है?
मेरे को लगता है कि ये ड्रामा कब खत्म होगा, to be very frank. मुझे लगता है इतना बोल ही ज्यादा पता नहीं.
Are you resisting something? Are you resisting something?
Definitely I am resisting the
So anything which you are resisting will persist or no?
Definitely, yeah, whatever I will resist, that will persist.
Yeah, so and that will persist, that will exist also.
Yeah. Great.
So then then now we have identified that yes, I am resisting something. Yeah. So now the next step is, what would it take for me to be in a no resistance space? है ना? और फिर ये नहीं समझ आएगा कि नो रेजिस्टेंस स्पेस कैसी होती है ना? उसका चौखटा नहीं समझ आता है नो रेजिस्टेंस स्पेस कैसी होती है. तो फिर उसके लिए भी पूछेंगे कि नो रेजिस्टेंस स्पेस ऊपर वाले कैसी होती है, दिखा ना, है ना? कैसी होती है नो रेजिस्टेंस स्पेस? उसमें मेरी शक्ल कैसी होगी अगर नो रेजिस्टेंस में होंगी? मेरी अकल कैसी होगी? मेरे पास शब्द कैसे होंगे? मेरी एक्शन रिएक्शन बॉडी लैंग्वेज कैसी होगी, तो फिर ऐसे है कि वो वाला फ्रेमवर्क मिल जाएगा, है ना। नो रेजिस्टेंस स्पेस का एक फ्रेमवर्क है, वो अपने को दिखना शुरू हो जाएगा, दिखेगा ना। तो जब मुझे वो आपको वो चीज दिखनी शुरू हो जाएगी, हाँ देखिए फोटो फ्रेम है, फोटो वही है, फोटो फ्रेम बदल देते हैं ना. सो समटाइम्स वी विल पुट a gold photo frame, sometimes we'll put a black photo frame, sometimes we will put a brown photo frame. You get it? So what is it? When I change the frame, the look of the photograph changes. Yeah. So now the frame is of resistance. So what is the look of the photograph? The look of the photograph is it has a fixture. Yeah, you will say this, I will behave this, isn't it? There's a fixture, no? वो भी वही चीज कहता होगा, तुम रिकॉर्ड करके देख लो, वही उसके पास गिनती चुनती के 10-20 डायलॉग होंगे, ठीक है, और आपके भी हाव भाव बस उतने ही 10-20 उतने ही गिनती चुनती के हैं, उससे कोई 21वां नहीं चल रहा. There's nothing new. Okay, but probably he does not know there is anything new available. Yeah, because generally I've gone through all of this a lot. The other one thinks the more I keep poking, this one will leave. Okay,
Sorry, I didn't understand.
the person might be, they keep poking you time and again with the same topic. Why? Because they think somewhere might be that you leave.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, leave whatever is giving you solace. ठीक है.
हाँ.
और दूसरी जगह ये होती है कि शायद आपको टेस्ट भी कर सकते हो, यू नो, टेस्ट भी कर सकते हो कि कितनी कमिटमेंट है. मेरी पोकिंग शायद इतनी चुप जाए कि ये छोड़ ही दे. हाँ, ये ऐसी वाली कमिटमेंट है कि ऐसी कमिटमेंट है कि एनीथिंग माइट हैपन, है ना. तुम्हारे ये सप्त स्वर जो हैं वो कब तक बेसुरे सुनेंगे, कभी तो सुर में आ ही जाएंगे. तो मैं ये चीज करती रहती हूँ. देयर इज नो फाइट, या, बट एट द सेम टाइम देयर इज नो रिएक्शन, एट द सेम टाइम देयर इज नो रेजिस्टेंस. या, यू गेट दैट. तो जब तक आपकी रेजिस्टेंस रहेगी, उनका बिहेवियर ऐसा रहेगा. और ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि in another few days even your children start being with him. Even they will say, why do you have to do that? Yeah. And you know that it's not their fault. We can't say they are faulty because we have made ourselves available to them when they required us. Isn't it? They are not used to the me time. ऐसा कौन सा होता है? जो लेडी ऑफ द हाउस है उसके लिए मी टाइम ऐसा कौन सा होता है? सिर्फ शी टाइम होता है, क्योंकि उसको बुलाया वो यहाँ पहुंच गई, है ना. उसको बोला वो खाना बन के आ गया, उसको बोला घर सफा हो गया. यू गेट दैट. तो उनको भी तो उस चीज की आदत नहीं है ना. सो एनीथिंग न्यू दैट यू percolate in your system, what is that going to give it to them? Obviously it is new for them, and they do not know how to function in that newness. Yeah. So everywhere that we think that when will he change? And what if you could change the whole thing and say, what if he never changes? Still, what am I going to choose for me? What if he never changes till the time we are together? Yeah. Because the more we keep expecting the other one will change, the more we keep expecting the other one will change. You know, now what is it? It is, they will continue with that, and it is such a big struggle for me. More than them. I keep struggling with that, and I do not know how to get, you know, you don't have to always go above it. You don't have to go beyond it, but we can go around it. Is that not? है ना. पहुंचना था A से B, तो एक तरीका होता है कि मैंने ऊपर से निकल के चले गए, वहां पहुंच गए, ठीक है. और एक होता है I just went around it, फिर भी B पे तो पहुंच ही गए, है ना. तो जो क्या चीज आपको ज्यादा आरामदेह लगती है ना, वो वाली चूज कर लीजिए. रेजिस्टेंस तो बहुत देर अब देख ली है. क्योंकि ना हमने हमेशा अगर अपने आप को ये प्रायोरिटी पूछनी हो कि मेरे लिए प्रायोरिटी क्या है, या प्रायोरिटी ये है कि टेलिंग देम यू आर रॉन्ग आई एम राइट, वो प्रायोरिटी है। टेलिंग देम दे कैन चूज चेंज लाइक आई हैव डन, या पता है क्या है, आपकी सुकूनी में भी कहीं दूसरों को इतनी ज्यादा बेसुकूनी हो जाती है, क्योंकि उनको लगता है कि ये कैसे, वी आर स्टेइंग इन द सेम हाउस, ये कैसे सुकून है, हालात वही है, पैसा वही है, सर्कमस्टेंसेस वही है, ऐसे कैसे है यार, इसके पास क्यों ज्यादा हो जाता है सुकून, या
Yeah, that is the main thing I feel.
yeah, but then the thing is कि how can I still be an inspiration to them? By choosing what I am, because if I am aligned to my conscience within, then it is always guiding me, telling me that that you are going in the right direction. Yeah. So if I'm going in the right direction, why will I not choose that? Can somebody be so influential that I will lose my path just because I wanted to please them?
No, I don't want to lose. That is exactly clear to me. Exactly.
That is
बहुत
what
कर
I'm
लिया है.
trying to. तभी तो मैं कह रही हूँ ना कि आपने बहुत कर लिया है, मगर एट द सेम टाइम आपको उस चीज की क्लैरिटी क्यों नहीं है? क्योंकि अभी भी कहीं अंदर लगता है, खिजाहट आ जाती है कि इनको समझ क्यों नहीं आती.
Yes, that is
ना?
that.
मगर हर एक चीज का एक अपना वक्त है ना, है ना?
Yeah.
अभी शायद और ये एक मैंने देखा है, ये एक वृत्ति भी रहती है. वृत्ति ऐसे है कि अगर किसी का खाने पे तवज्जो है ना, उसकी खाने पे ही रहती है ना? अगर किसी की पीने पे है, उसकी पीने पे ही रहती है. ठीक है, तो आप उनकी तवज्जो को क्यों चेंज करना चाहते हैं ना? आपको जो करना है आप करते रहिए. ऐसा वक्त आएगा, अगर आना होगा तो, जबकि आपको देख के, आपको आपके सुकून को देख के ना, एक्चुअली वो आपको नहीं फॉलो करते हैं, आपके सुकून को फॉलो करते हैं. You never follow people, you follow the energy in the person.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So they are also looking for the same thing that we have been looking for. Yeah. But we can
Obviously.
always give them time. Just ask for yourself, where do I resist? And what am I resisting? And can I let loose of that? And everywhere that I still hold on to that यार इनको 10 दिन पहले समझ आ जाए, ऐसा नहीं होने वाला है. ऐसा होने वाला नहीं है. या ऐसा होने वाला नहीं है. हम फूल को 10 दिन पहले खिला नहीं सकते, उसका एक वक्त होता है. या so everything that shows up and everything that does not allow you to be resistance free. And then asking yourself, what does resistance free mean to me? जहाँ पे कोई भी खींचातानी ना हो, उसी को रेजिस्टेंस फ्री कहेंगे ना.
बिल्कुल.
मेंटल, इमोशनल, फिजिकल, जो भी, at whatever depth and length and whatever aspect you keep feeling, उसी में ही तो रेजिस्टेंस को चुन रहे हैं ना. या कि हाँ, यहाँ पे मेरी रेजिस्टेंस है, तो फिर यही छोड़ेंगे. Isn't it? But the moment you will start asking, things will be better. The moment you will start asking, what is the space of what does this space of non-resistance look like? Yeah. So then it will give you a view कि हाँ, non-resistance, जैसे हम कहते हैं ना, पहाड़ कैसे दिखते होंगे? अच्छा, उनपे लैवेंडर खिला होगा तो कैसे दिखता होगा? So ऐसे आपको विजुअल्स आने शुरू हो जाएंगे कि वो non-resistance space कैसी उसकी फोटो कैसी रहेगी. And then let's just keep being congruent to that, na? My actions being congruent to that, my thoughts being congruent to that, my body language being congruent to that. Yeah. And everything where I do not become congruent, I choose to uncreate, I choose to destroy, I choose to eliminate, I choose to change, release. Yeah. That's it. See, the moment I intend to make a change, I always find the path for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
So when my intention is good, and I'm clear in that, so that intent gives me the power to change. Yeah. Yeah. So is that good?
Big relief. Big relief. Big relief.
So very good. So very good. Yeah. So can we go to the meditation, or we'll go to Manmeet's question?
Whatever you feel like.
Actually, can you be on call on time tomorrow?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, because if you're not there, there's no fun taking up the call. And by the time you show up, we've already entered something, and then I have to give it a frame, and then I have to get out of it. I just can't put it in the air and just go away. Yeah, because whatever you're asking, it's a long thing, and I would not like to just ऐसी time pass wala. I don't never like to take up anything, because obviously everything has a lot to it, and all of us are connected to it. Let's take that up tomorrow. Yeah, but you be on time so that we can take it up from there only. Yeah.
Sure.
Malvika, I wanted to ask
Yeah.
something which you
जी.
जो अभी नताशा से आपकी बात हुई उसी के लिए, right? So yes, I could actually found this is so empowering when I'm letting somebody choose for themselves instead of me choosing for them, but now the question is resisting. Many a times I resist onto so many things, right? By which I get present to when you were having a conversation that some of the other layers are there. That's why I'm resisting on the upper, and I'm just floating onto that only rather than going deep into that, And there are so many times I even don't get present to it that I'm resisting. I'm resisting of something. That is auto pattern, right? So that time इतना कुछ हो चुका होता है ना, इतना कुछ हो चुका होता है that I even don't know where I'm resisting in 24 hours and where I'm empowered when I'm choosing. Where I'm empowered, I'm choosing are few seconds when I feel so good and energies are very expensive. Otherwise, I even couldn't get present to it where I'm resisting.
तो तभी तो क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे ना कि where am I resisting? Isn't it?
वो तो बहुत सारी sequence of events होती हैं. 24 hours into 60 minutes is like so much.
It is so much, but anything which is giving you pain, are you wanting to know?
Yes, definitely.
Anything that is giving you a constriction in your day-to-day, it's not giving you pleasurable moments, are you desiring to know? Yeah.
Yes.
And it might be that, like you're saying, 24/7, might be one resistance is locked up into the other, like it is like a chain. Might be.
100%.
Okay. So when we start asking one thing, like a simple question, like, what am I resisting? Where am I resisting? And then how am I resisting? Yeah. Then what clarity will you get? Where am I resisting? Just example, when I say, where am I resisting? We say, I do not like this person, so I keep resisting him. Okay. Or how will you resist the person? When I do not like the person, I will never allow them to speak their heart out. I will always I can never be a good listener, no? Yeah.
This is
So क्या
very right.
रहता है कि उसको resistance. Yeah. फिर हमने कहा कि where am I resisting? Actually, when the other person starts talking on a higher tone, I just don't like it.
Yes.
Okay. So one question will give you a million infinite awarenesses. Yeah. Then when am I resisting? When I'm in public, then I resist. When I'm in front of my own people, then I resist. when I am in front of the closest friends, then I resist. You get that? No, I'm just giving you a random throw of questions, isn't it? I'm not taken anything in particular. I'm just telling you, how can we ask? Yeah. And then we come to the third thing. What did we do? We said, what am I resisting? Where am I resisting? Then how am I resisting? How do I resist? उसका एक तरीका है मेरा resist
My
करने का.
actions, my patterns, my particular pattern of behaving with that person in that particular manner.
Yeah. This is just one line you are saying. When you'll ask, you will get an infinite things I'm telling. Okay, ये जो आपने आंसर दिए ना, ये सबसे ऊपर वाला आंसर है. सबसे ऊपर जो बैठा था, है ना, टॉप मोस्ट लेयर पे. और इसको आप इसी क्वेश्चन को एक दिन करके देखिएगा. आप जब रात को सोएंगे ना, तो 1 अरब चीजें आपके पास पहले ही आपकी गुथली में आ जाएंगी कि हाँ, ऐसा ही करते हैं ना कुछ, है ना? Yeah. The why is not a great question, but then still in the resistance I would ask, why do I like to resist? क्योंकि उसमें भी कुछ छुपा बैठा है, कुछ है. आप जब तक ये जो भी है ना, ये क्योंकि ये जो क्वेश्चंस है ना, इट इज जस्ट लाइक एन एक्सरसाइज. ओके, जब तक इसके साथ खेलेंगे नहीं, तब तक आपको अपने बारे में पता नहीं चल सकता. क्योंकि हम अपने से सबसे पास होते हुए भी अपने से सबसे दूर रहते हैं.
100% मालविका.
या तो जब आप एक ही क्वेश्चन को लीजिए, उसको 2-4 दिन कीजिए, जैसे हम मंत्र जाप करते हैं ना, तो तब आपके कई सारे पुलिंदे उसी क्वेश्चन के आसपास देखिए, अच्छा यार, इतना सारा कुछ इसी एक क्वेश्चन से इतना कुछ जुड़ा था क्या मेरे साथ? या like you will be amazed, and rather you'll not be amazed, you'll be dumbstruck. अच्छा, इतना कुछ इसी के साथ जुड़ा हुआ था. And that will give you a very in-depth clarity for you. How can I act? What change can I make that is going to take me out of this? And then you will see gradually आपके resistance levels इतने कम हो जाएंगे कि जब बहुत ज्यादा गड़बड़ाहट भी हो ना, आप फिर भी उसको resist नहीं कर रहे होंगे. क्यों? क्योंकि तब तक आपको उसके साथ डील करना आ जाएगा. या और उसका डील करने का कोई तरीका है. या और वो फिर आपको आके हिट हर्ट नहीं करेगा. It will just pass through you. Yeah, it will not stay with you. It will just pass through you.
Thank you so much, Malvika. This was very light because in our last conversation, I am into the question what I'm avoiding inside, what I'm avoiding inner me, real me, right? So I'm being into the question, but I was not getting any awareness of mine. But when
आपको एक चीज बताऊं, आप ना इतने इंटेलिजेंट हो कि आप सारी इंटेलिजेंस ना आप ना हर चीज बहुत, it's like very intelligent. Yeah, but do you know something, that the universe does not need any intelligence, ना, है ना? इंटेलिजेंस कहाँ से गैदर्ड है ना? ये इंटेलिजेंस ऑथेंटिक वनीशा नहीं है ना? तो इसलिए वो सबसे ऊपर वाली लेयर आए गए ऐसे वाला ही चल रहा है अभी तक भी. I'm not saying you're not putting in an effort, but there will be a time, because this is whenever we keep functioning from the intelligence, yeah, because the knowingness is very far from us. Yeah, intelligence is the linear way of dealing with things, and knowing is the non-linear way of dealing with things. You do not find a way. You can't find the path treaded by the knowing, but the intelligence actually knows where I've come and where I have come. कहाँ से आई, कहाँ पे आ गई हूँ, को exactly पता होता है pathway. You get that?
Yeah.
तो जब जब थोड़े और परतें नीचे होंगी ना, तब वहां इंटेलिजेंस से नोइंग वाली जगह में आएंगे, है ना? क्योंकि ना अभी भी सारी चीज में ठंडक कम है ना?
डेफिनेटली.
आवाज में, कन्वर्सेशन में, उसमें ठंडक कम है ना? तो जितने जितने हम ऑथेंटिक होते रहते हैं ना, उसमें ना आवाजों में मिठास आनी शुरू हो जाती है, और ना कोई 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 लड़ाई नहीं रहती है, कोई ऐसे नहीं रहता है, I have to prove. कोई ऐसा भी नहीं रहता है, I have to prove I am intelligent. Look at that. Yeah, so it'll come up there, but it's very nice that you've been choosing continuously, and it'll come up there gradually, because everybody has to take its own time to be there. Again, there is no shortcut to knowing, no? There is no shortcut to knowing. They say. Yeah.
Thank you.
Come, guys, let's go to the meditation pit, and let's close our eyes. Let's be friends with our body today. And when we be friends with our body, it is like being closest to the deepest layers of our body. And how do we get closest to the deepest layers of our body? The more we breathe deeply, the more deeper we get into the layers that are connecting to the super aware us. The entire lives we keep spending creating our worlds around. And in our outer worlds, there is education, there is money, there is status, there is a bundle of relationships, and there is much more. We keep investing our energies to that. And in that investment, we get to create a world, if not identical to our dreams, at least closer to it. But in this exterior world, we get distanced from the man that we are. And how is it that we got distanced from the man that made us? That is with everything that was ingrained in us. That was with everything that entrained us. And that was everything that we picked up as true. And that is with everything that was experiential and everything that was fit in our minds, we thought was true. And that is from where we created our worlds. The man is all-knowing. And in all-knowing, we are super intelligent. However, we love to segregate and compartmentalize our life. There is a compartment of beauty, there is a compartment of intelligence, there's a compartment of relationships, there's a compartment of emotions. And we keep compartmentalizing ourselves. And the outcome of this compartmentalization is that we all get into bits and pieces and tits and bits and small pieces as these compartments keep growing smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. So it is just like for visualization, you as the being in this body, and you have a graph over your body. That is all the checks that make a graph. And you see how many infinite little pieces of compartmentalization that you have created with that graph put on your body. That is how we have created our lives. And this compartmentalization has taken us so far away from inspiration. Inspiration is all inspired. Inspiration is in spirits. And inspiration is in spite of anything coming your way, I will choose to be inspired. So everywhere that, there are still ifs and buts. And everywhere that you think that if it is a little tough, I will just leave it there. And everywhere you think that you will not follow your conscience, that is the guiding force, to be the inspired, to inspire the world, being a gift to the world, everything that shows up on this way, would you now like to eliminate, dissipate all of that? We keep resisting the behavior of people around us. But actually, what are we resisting? We are resisting change. If I drop resistance, will that not be a change for me? Will that not be a change for others? But in dropping anything, we feel there's a lot of difficulty. Changing the way we look at things is such a difficult phrase to go by. But if we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change We do not ever remember this. If we say it's an echoing world, if we say it's an echoing universe, if we say it's the echoing supreme, then if I resist, what would the other be doing? They will be doing the same thing as what I am doing. I resist. I resist to change this resistance, and they too are resisting the same thing. They do not desire you to change. They are resisting that. But what is the commonality between both? Resistance. And how is it that in a tug of war, there are 10 people this side and 10 that side? And there's a big, thick, strong rope in between the two parties. And there is a push, and there's a pull, and there's a push, and there's a pull. And this thing keeps on and on and on. Till one intelligent one of one side thinks, let's just leave the rope. And when they leave the rope, what happens? They leave resistance. And what happens? The other side, everybody falls to the ground. This is the beauty of resistance. So everywhere that we have been playing this tug of war between any two individuals, between you and the circumstances, between you and money, between you and anything else, and everywhere that you have held that rope so strong of resistance and thought that was the most intelligent move, what if you could just let it go? And let it go without any expectation. And everything that does not allow you. Are you in this time ready to eliminate that? If we put the man in place, the world is taken care of. If we put ourselves in place, our worlds are taken care of. If each one of us keeps our own world in place, the whole world is easy and breezy and joyful. So what stops us from being in that ease? What stops us from being in that joy? So what stops us to be that inspired and to be in spirits in spite of whatever is going on in our lives? So everywhere that we have given importance to all the nitty-gritties and importance to everything around us and importance to everything that is making us dysfunctional, everything that shows up. Are you in this time ready to let that go. Our worlds are never created outside in. It is always inside out. When I am in my body, I am inspired. But when I'm out of my body, I am just in a fire. The fire of thoughts, the fire of events, the fire of relationships, the fire of economy that is happening outside. So if we work within ourselves, we work with ourselves, then we create a world outside which is vibrating at an equivalent frequency to our inside, and we see that there is a lot of change. And everything has shifted. Everything has shifted. So take a very deep breath in. And take another very deep breath in. And this breath is giving you a lot of ease and solace inside. The cool breeze, and this connection gives the zest and the seal to every molecule, to give it a nurturing, a pampering hand. And everywhere that we do not love to connect to our breath, to connect to our body, to connect to the being, everything that does not allow you. Are you in this time ready to let that go? Layer by layer by layer, we're going inside us. And layer by layer by layer, we are diving deeper. Going to those places where we never visited. We've never done that kind of an energy dip ever. However, we've chosen it now. Then everything that holds you tight, what if you could just release? What do I resist? I resist diving deeper into me? How do I resist? Could be by escaping, could be by running away, could be by shoving things under the carpet, or a million other ways that I do. When do I resist? Do I resist when people confront me? Do I resist when people judge me? Do I resist when people comment and compliment me? When I keep repeatedly asking this question, when I keep asking this question many, many times, totally connected to it, then I find my gateway to heaven. And that heaven is where I find peace. And what makes me find peace there is because I have explored yet another thing that is authentic in me. So everything that does not allow you to dive deep into that authentic, would you now just let that go away in thin air? So let's get back to breath. Let's get back to breath again. Let's keep getting back to breath. Let's have some fun with this breath. In experiencing this ease in my body, I start playing with the breath. And when we start playing with the breath, we do not get to the thoughts that are grueling, that are limited. And when we do not get to drain that much energy, we feel inspired. We feel in spirits. So let's get back to the breath and get back here. So have an amazing Sunday, guys. Stay blessed, stay connected, stay inspired. Yeah.
Thank
We
you.
will
Thank you, Malvika.
see you.
Thank you. Bye.
So we'll see you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Malvika. Thank
We'll
you.
see you
Thank
tomorrow.
you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Jane. Bye bye.